Every single day, billions of people around the world recite a short 7-verse prayer. It's called Al-Fatihah, or the opener. And yeah, on the surface, it seems like a simple request for guidance, but if you look closer, underneath it all, there's this remarkable, super elegant internal structure. It's like a perfect 3-act narrative. So let's break that down and see how it builds such a powerful message. So the big question is, how is this prayer actually built? We're not just looking at the words themselves, but the incredible design and the flow of logic that makes it so profound. All right, let's dive in. The prayer unfolds in what you could call 3 distinct acts. In Act 1, well, it isn't about asking for anything, not at all. It's all about laying the groundwork, building a solid foundation. Before a single request is made, the prayer carefully, meticulously establishes who is being spoken to. And rhetorically, this is just so smart because it frames the entire conversation and sets the stage for everything that follows. It all starts with this massive, universal declaration. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. Right off the bat, the scope is just cosmic. It doesn't say Lord of my city or Lord of my nation, but Lord of all worlds. Everything you can see and everything you can't. This establishes the absolute, all-encompassing authority of the one being addressed. And then, right after establishing all that power, the focus snaps to character. The entirely merciful, the especially merciful. This is so crucial. It tells you that this incredible power isn't the authority of some tyrant. It's an authority completely defined by an overwhelming sense of mercy. A general mercy for all of creation and a special focused mercy for the faithful. And the third attribute, this is where justice comes in, sovereign of the day of recompense. This brings in the idea of ultimate accountability. So the one you're speaking to is not only the creator of everything and the source of all mercy, but also the ultimate judge who we will all answer to. So you see how these first 3 verses just work together perfectly to build this comprehensive picture? The one being addressed is the Lord of all creation, his very nature is mercy, and he's also the master of ultimate justice. It's only after this incredibly solid foundation is laid that the prayer can even move forward. I mean, it's a total masterclass in how to start a profound conversation. Okay, so with that foundation firmly in place, we get to Act 2. And get this, it's just a single verse, but wow, it is the absolute heart of the prayer. It's the turning point where the whole relationship just shifts dramatically. Check out the shift here. In Act 1, the speaker is talking about God in the third person. He is the Lord. He is the merciful. It's all descriptive. But now, in this one middle verse, the language completely flips to the second person, you. The prayer goes from description to direct address. It gets personal. It is you we worship and you we ask for help. This isn't just a statement. It's a direct pledge. It's a covenant. After acknowledging God's majesty, mercy, and justice, the speaker turns directly and makes this twofold commitment. Our worship is for you and you alone, and our plea for help is to you and you alone. This verse is the central pillar that the entire prayer rests on. And that brings us to the final act, the grand finale. Now that the foundation of praise has been laid, now that the personal covenant has been made, the speaker is finally ready to present their ultimate request. The stage is perfectly set for the prayer's climax. And the way this request is worded is just brilliant. It starts with the core ask. Guide us to the straight path. Simple enough, right? But it doesn't just leave it there. It defines that path in 2 amazing ways. First, a positive definition. Show us the path of those who you've already blessed. Then, it gives a negative definition. Help us avoid the path of those who earned your anger or went astray. It's a complete 360-degree definition of what guidance really means, clarifying what to aim for and what to steer clear of. So when you put it all together, you see it's so much more than a prayer. It's a perfectly structured journey packed into just 7 short verses. You have the foundation of praise, that central pivot of personal commitment, and then a climactic, carefully defined request. It's an entire system of thought. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. After breaking down this intricate structure, how does the impact of these familiar words change for you?